1 second, folks. Turn that mic towards me a little bit. In the meantime, while I get suited and booted, what is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man, Lincoln Clay. And we are back for a late Sunday evening or Sunday night live stream. I normally don't stream this late on a Sunday, but I've slept most of the weekend, and that's why you guys pretty much didn't hear from me yesterday morning. I pretty much slept right through it. All right, let's get LeMans Ultimate booted up and jump in, register for a race. And then I'm a little bit late starting up the stream because of the normal bullshit with these updates. And this time the update that was giving me a headache was the Fanatec update. So there was a driver update for it, and it did not want to download the update. It kept saying it couldn't find it, that it, you know, the resources weren't available, yada yada yada. So long and short of it is I ended up having to uninstall the Fanatec app altogether, and then downloading the update, and it pretty much downloaded it as if it was, adding the tray or the Fanatec app for the first time. I mean, I swear, PC gaming is superior to consoles, but goodness gracious, these updates just make it an unnecessary headache. Oh, we got to register. Oh shit. So based on this, it looks like I'm the third ranked guy. We'll see what happens when we get inside. And let me see if Metasunio is registered for this race. He's a young man. I don't know if he's Spanish or Italian. But in any case, he's a pretty fast young man. And I think he's streaming right now on Twitch. But I'd imagine he'll call it a night here pretty soon because he's been streaming for close to 4 hours. So let me see here. We got 8 minutes before a session starts. So the 2024 season for LeMans Ultimate in terms of the DLC was originally intended to be broken up into 4 pieces or four installments, however you want to call it. And it turns out, I don't know what happened, but I think it was because the driver swap had to be pushed back. So the 2024 DLC has been spread out in 5 installments. And the last installment is due to come out next month. And based on the patterns that Studio 397 has been displaying, it seems that these DLC updates, we seem to get them whatever month that is scheduled for. It seems that we get it in the second week of that month. And we usually get the announcement or, the announcement trailer like a week or 2 before the DLC actually launches. So based on that timeline, I would like to think that we should see some kind of trailer or some kind of announcement this coming week, giving us an exact date when we will get the 5th installment of the DLC. And so if I had to make a guess, I would say that we will get the DLC in the second week of next month. And so fingers crossed that we get the announcement this week. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I think I've explained, I've told you guys before that once we get the driver swap, I plan on hooking up with with Henez Catone, and we are going to do a endurance race. I think I think I might have figured out the problems with my wheelbase, so hopefully, you know, there'll be no disconnections during the race. But I think, you know, I've never done a driver swap race in my life, you know, a live one. I've never done it in my life on any sim. This will be a first. So that being said, when I hook up with Henez Catone, I'm guessing it'll, you know, I'll probably want to start out with a 4 or a 6-hour race. So it looks like I dropped down to 4th in the rank. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the driver swap, more so from a spectator standpoint rather than participating. Yeah, I'm gonna do a few of those races, but I'd much rather watch them because, like, I would say that when ACC was my favorite sim, I actually enjoyed watching the endurance races more. Like people like UCOG, UKOG, and Tortellini, whenever those two would team up, they would be like an unbeatable team because, you know, they raced like veterans. And I mean, they would calculate the fuel down to the last drop. They would calculate the tire wear. They would take into account the overall pace of the overall grid. All that stuff would factor in on when they would make their pit stops and their driver swaps and that kind of stuff. And I'm looking forward to seeing that kind of stuff transfer over to LeMans Ultimate. So I think this is probably going to be this might be the first race that I'm about to attempt without my glasses. You know, because I've kind of been going through some things the past month or so. You know, for those of you who've been following my channel for a few years, you'll know that I have type 2 diabetes, and it's affected my vision. And some days I see okay, some days it's a little bit blurry. So throughout the years, you know, I've always walked in the Dollar Tree and bought those, you know, reading glasses off the rack. Some days I would need the lowest ones. Some days, you know, something a little bit stronger. But lately, my vision has been clear enough. I probably say this past month, my vision's been clear enough that as far as walking out of my apartment and, you know, just walking around every day, I haven't needed glasses. Only like if I read an aspirin bottle or something like that that's got really, really small writing. So I'm not wearing glasses right now, but, you know, I can see everything clearly. You know, at least clear enough to race. So, but the glasses that I'm currently wearing right now, you know, for VR, those glasses I like the lowest. I like the lowest glasses you can like buy off of one of those spin racks or whatever, and it's just barely sharper than what I see. So it's one of those things. Today I can take or leave the glasses. I'm gonna I don't know. Let's see how much of a difference it makes. It's slightly sharper. So I could have went without them, but I'm so used to wearing them that I think I'll just go ahead and keep them on. One, two, three, four, five. So I slipped to 5. The people are starting to pile in now. When I registered for this race, we had about 41 people. Now they're starting to pile in. Yeah. One minute to go. So it is 11:19 p.m. here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We are on Eastern Standard Time. So I would imagine over on the West Coast where it's 8:20 p.m. Yeah, they're still up on the West Coast. I think over in the UK where they're 5 hours ahead of me. I'd imagine if they're not awake yet, they'll have to get up pretty soon for work, assuming they work the same type of shifts that we work. In any case, good evening, good morning, or even afternoon, wherever you may be. Yeah, I'm falling down further and further. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, I'm still 5th. So I was kind of hoping to fall below 10th. I was hoping to fall like at 13th or something. So I just hope I don't have any issues with my wheelbase due to the recent update that I had to add. Yeah, I'm wet for whatever reason.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Your brakes are cold, take it easy. Flag in Sector 2. Sector 3 is yellow. We think righto has been dead. Green flag in Sector 2. Sector 3 is clear. Track temperature's rising. It's now 39 Celsius. Sector 3 is now yellow. That's the end of the session, E9.
right, let's go. Split 1 of 5. Tires are getting cold already. Damn, somebody got to stop and go in qualifying?
Pit exit's clear. All right, Clay, we've got 6 minutes to do the business. The brakes are cold, be careful. Okay, Clay, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 14 Celsius. Right, so clear right. On your clear left. Track limits, keep it within the lines. fastest lap for Fonseca, 218.49. The guy ahead's last lap time is a 219.30. Sixth place. To go, 2 minutes. Sector 1 is quick. Brake temperatures look good. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. That's the end of the session. 8th place. 0.33.
Woo! I jumped from 8th to 5th. But I'm a whole second off of the pole sitter. But at least the good news is I qualified in the top half of the results. So if I can finish in the top half of the results, then I will get positive rank. But there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cars out there ahead of me. So there's still 7 cars that could knock me off of my 5th spot. So I probably shouldn't be content with thinking that I'm going to automatically stay at 5th. I do think, however, I got a pretty good chance of staying in. Oh shit, there's 16 of us here instead of 20. So I'm at the very, when this race starts, I must be 8th or better to have qualified in the top half of the results. So this guy out here, Adriano Monachia, he's only a 10th behind me, so he's still a threat. He's got a cookie. See what we got. I'm still 5th at the moment. All right, it's settled. I'm 5th. I'm happy with the amount of fuel I have in the car. This race is estimated to be 9.6 laps. I put enough fuel in the car for 11.6, just in case something happens and we end up doing an extra lap. So one thing that I'm realizing is we'll see how it plays out. I'm going to be on the inside when we get to turn 1. I must try to get through turn 1 at least in 5th place, because if I let a couple of people dive underneath me at turn 1, it's going to be tough to get those spots back, because these guys that will dive underneath me, they will be a little bit slower than me, but they will be fast enough for it to be difficult to overtake them and get those spots back. So, and the other thing
Formation lap has started.
And the other thing is, I gotta maintain low 219s, high 218s, mid 218s. This will probably be my only race of the night, because I got to get to bed after this.
Green flag.
Let's go.
Damn, somebody already got a drive-through.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Green flag in sector 1. Yellow. We think that Curly, Whiteman and Jones have spun off. Green flag in sector 2.
Uh-oh.
Yellow flag, sector 2. Yellow flag, sector 3. Green flag in sector 3.
God, oh.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Damn, I got damage in front and
Sector 3
back.
is green. Big P3's been dead. Green flag, sector 2. P3.
I got no choice but to stay with it.
next car is Adrian. Don't be pressured. Keep your exit speeds up. Has just done a 218.70. Our lap time was 218.55. Okay, Clay, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Great stuff. Keep it coming, mate. You're reeling Adrian in. The gap is 1.8 seconds.
Graybeard Gamer said, just came back from a night out with my girl on her birthday. Now watching The Godfather of VR. Let's go P3.
How you doing, my guy? How you doing, Gray? My birthday is next Sunday. But thank you.
The Graybeard Gamer said, asterisk with my girl.
Oh yeah. Hope you two had a good night out. And say hi to the missus for me. I have taken on damage, unfortunately.
The gap to Adrian ahead is now 0.9.
Graybeard Gamer said, I saw that.
Oh, okay, cool. Nothing I could do about it. It happened so fast.
to Adrian in front is now 1.3.
Graybeard Gamer
P3.
said, I wanna start AMS2 again on Sundays but been so busy.
Oh, I got you. Well, keep me posted. Because that game is so underrated, man.
That's a new fastest lap for Max, 217.79.
Final day 2:18.64.
Fastest lap for Ortiz, 217, car left, clear left.
He don't want to give it up.
Alright Clay, 10 minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left. You're halfway home. Stewards have warned us about track limits, keep it between the lines.
The Graybeard Gamer said, did you get the new GT4S from
Stick to the
Thunder
plan,
Flash?
don't be intimidated here.
No, I didn't. Actually, I deleted all those mods because I'm having problems with them. They
The
basically
Graybeard Gamer said, good pass.
thanks. Basically, the mods was making the game crash.
Graybeard Gamer said, same here, they keep crashing.
Yellow flag.
The leader just went off the track.
We think that Max has gone off. Green flag in sector 3.
Lap 2:19.4.
Just keep hitting your marks, this is looking good. You're leading.
He was about to try it.
Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way around. Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 2 is green. Okay, Clay, you've used half your fuel.
Lap 2, 19.64.
Come on, Clay, just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve, we can win this.
I was about to lose that back end.
Gap to Adrian behind is increasing. It's now 1.3. We see a minor wear on your left front.
That time was a 2:19.57.
Okay, Clay, we've just cut the track.
The Greybeard Gamer said. 2 more laps.
Yup, yup.
flag. Caution. It looks like Adrian has gone off.
That time was a 290.29.
Incidents in Sector 2, yellow flag. You're in the lead. Seeing a bit of wear on your front tyres. Well done, Clay. Great win. You deserved that today. Okay, pit stop requested.
That is a first for me. Sheesh. That is a first for me. First of all, it's the first time I won a race in God knows how long. Secondly, this is the first race that I've ever won from split one.
The Graybeard Gamer said, win.
Thank you, my guy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm pinching myself to ask myself.
The Graybeard Gamer said, congrats.
Thanks, my guy. Really appreciate it. I'm pinching myself, asking myself, did I really win this race? Especially with the lap times that I turned in. My lap times weren't bad, but they weren't anything where I should have won the race. The Tomas Ortiz did a 217.7, and where's Justin Mox? Right there. He was in the lead. He also did a 217.7. He was in the lead and he spun out for no reason. So that race was his. He threw it away. And hey, I was the lucky recipient. Let's go see what we got for rank. Let's see what we got for rank. Expected you to qualify 5th. I did 5th. Oh my God. But man, it seemed like I should have got more than 8.4% for winning the race. But hey, I'll take it. I'm still silver. I live to fight another day. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go to bed on a high note. Got some tacos in the refrigerator that I'm about to heat up, and have an ice cold Gatorade Zero, and then I'm going to bed. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow or not, and we'll see. If you guys don't see me tomorrow, we'll see what Tuesday looks like, because that's when we get the new daily races. And so I would say expect to see me sometime tomorrow or sometime between tomorrow and Tuesday. With that being said, thanks so much for watching, everybody. And wow, who would have thought that I would have won that race from 5th position, especially with the lap times that I was turning in. With the lap times that I turned in, I should have finished in the middle of the pack, but hey, I got the win. Very fortunate, so I will take it. With that being said, thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, you all know the line. Wakanda forever, long live the king, and deuces. Have a good one, everybody.